What's the deal? What is the deal, people? Hope all are doing well. You're having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening whenever you come across this reading. You already know if you're watching with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions or evil eyes, go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effect of all hexes and curses and spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you reap what you sow. For vibing so low. Don't do to others what you would have want done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy Ann and Andy ass, miserable, bitter ass business, and go heal yourself. What is it? Guess who's back? Back again. Sammy's back. Tell your friends. Guess who's back? 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 They created a monster, but nobody wants to see Samantha no more. They want us to see Shady, them chopped liver. Collective, we're going to tap into the energy and see what the spirit wants to reveal. Hey, hey, hey. Hope you're having a good evening. We're going to tap in. You already know, only take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't make anything stick, it's going to make you sick. This could be your energy, this could be mine, this could be somebody else's timeline. I'm going to bang this bell to remove, cleanse, and rebuke. Look, they ran. All evil eye, entities, energies, hexes, curses, and spells that they sent to my home, to my place, to my space, and out of my face, including yours. Let's expose these karmic foes hiding in the motherfucking shadows. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine, white light, attribute only. Please provide me with some insight. We're going to get straight to the point. And we're not going to procrastinate. There could be a person of authority that's in your energy. A karmic male. Ex-boyfriend. But there could be a person of authority, a karmic male in your energy. But we're going to see. Who are we exposing today, collective? Let's put this in the shuffle, in the deck, since we exposed it. Let's give this another shuffle. Who are we exposing, spirit, to the collective? A true love in reverse. A karmic soulmate. It says true love in the reverse, and then on top of the deck is a karmic soulmate. So we exposing a karmic soulmate. Twin flame behind that. So we exposing a karmic soulmate. Alright, so what kind of karmic soulmate is this? Because a karmic soulmate could be anybody. A karmic soulmate could be somebody you was in a relationship with, a stranger, a friend, a family. So let's see who this karmic soulmate is to you. Who is this karmic soulmate to the collective? A friend. This could be a friend. We got true love in the reverse. Again, with the enemy popping out. This is a true love in the reverse. That's an enemy. So this could be a friend that could have... This could be a friend. This is a karmic soulmate friend. This is somebody that's a friend that could have wanted a romantic connection with you. But they were really your enemy. So this is somebody that wanted a romantic connection with you. They're a spiritual occultist. They could be a father. This person is a spiritual occultist. A father energy. A content creator. They're a brother too. A religious figure. So So collective, we exposing some type of karmic soulmate friend, a karmic friend that wanted a relationship with you or wanted a romantic connection with you, but they actually enemy of yours. They're a spiritual occultist. This person could be a father figure. They're a content creator. Or they have a content creator brother that's a religious figure. If the father is a content creator and the brother is a religious figure, with father, content creator, brother, religious figure. There you have a karmic friend that could be a spiritual occultist. Their father is a content creator and their brother is a religious figure. Take your story as it resonates with a karmic male. These are karmic males. So these are karmic men. The father, the brother is men. Karmic soulmate friend is a masculine. Or could be a friend feminine, but this is karmic males. My nose itching for confirmation. Or somebody's being nosy. What about this karmic friend that wanted a connection with you? And their spiritual occultist family, I'm going to just say. What about this energy spirit? What do we need to know about this friend that wanted a connection with somebody in the collective and their father and their brother is involved? What about these people do we need to know? We got synchronicities and shield. So to protect, so you could be getting a coincidental occurrences of events and especially psychic events. Unexpected events before it happens to present in or indicate by a sign. Excuse me, confirmation. So there could be some type of synchronicities or somebody's getting the signs of something to protect with or as if with a shield, provide with a protective cover or shelter. Something or someone that protects or defends to cut off from observation. Armor, cover, defense, guard, protection, safeguard, screen, security, wall, or ward. So there's some type of unexpected events before it happened and you're being protected from these unexpected events. You're getting some type of signs and synchronicities. Or they could be getting some type of signs or synchronicities about your protection, that you're protected, that you have some type of security system. Somebody could be also, this karmic soulmate ex-friend of yours or a karmic friend could be getting cut off from observing you. Somebody's getting cut off from observing you, watching you. You're protected from this person. What else? Boundaries. Yeah, something boundaries. You put up some type of boundaries. There's some boundaries that have been put up. I'm seeing 111. There's some boundaries that have been put up. We got a bound, the cap, confined, end, extent, limits, limitation, termination. Something that indicates or fixes a limit or extent. So something's being fixed. Something, you got boundaries up. There's been a shield. There's been some boundaries put up. Something's being put to an end. Something's being terminated. Somebody's being terminated or they're being limited from watching you or observing you. Assault. Yeah, somebody was trying to assault you, collective. Somebody was trying to block my throat. Somebody's trying to assault you or was trying to assault you, enemy. This is ending right now, an enemy. So somebody was trying to assault you. The act or forcing a person to engage in sexual activity, and especially intercourse rape violations, sexual assault, molestation, indecent defilement, and deflowering, or the act or action of setting upon with force or violent attack, raid, or strike. This enemy was trying to attack you, assault you with this true love in the reverse. Somebody could have been trying to force their way onto you physically. Somebody could have been trying to force their way onto you physically, you know, unwanted touch. And the ice cream truck just came on when I said that for confirmation for me. So somebody was trying to assault you. So you were getting the signs of synchronicities, and you were being protected, and boundaries were put up from this person trying to come in and assault you, whether this was physically, with violence, or sexually. You were being protected and guarded from this friend that wanted some type of romantic connection with you. System. A spiritual occultist. A network, a web, a form of a social, economic, or political organization or practice form of a network, especially for distributing something or serving a common purpose. So they were working with a system of spiritual occultists. They were working with a group of spiritual occultists. This could be being the content creators here. We got the web, the network. They could have been working with a bunch of spiritual occultists online. Or they were working with a network, a group, a system of spiritual occultists to distribute something for a common purpose. So they were doing something together for a common purpose, which was to assault you, but they were blocked. Monopoly. Because somebody was trying to take something over that was yours. We got monopoly. Exclusive ownership through legal privilege, command or supply, or concerted action. Exclusive possession or control a commercial product or service controlled by one person or company. So this person, this father figure, spiritual occultist, which was trying to control something that you are the owner of, that you are the creator of. They were trying to create or something that you create. They were trying to control something that you create, that you are ownership of, that you have a service of, a product or a service that's yours. They were trying to have ownership over something that's yours. They were trying to take something over that's yours. They were trying to have command and conservatorship over your shit. A father figure. And they could have been telling lies, fabrications, fable tales, falsehood. They were lying about something, and they got themselves tangled up in a situation. They got themselves trapped and meshed up in a situation, very involved, caught up in a complicated, complex, difficult, tough, challenging situation, something that's existing in or giving in a appearance of stutter and of utter disorder. So somebody is looking chaotic. They looking like, they look, I don't know why the word, I don't ever say this word, but disheveled. I don't know why that word came in my head, and I don't ever use that word. Hey. I don't know why I said that word, disheveled. I ain't never used that word before. But they're disheveled. They looking disheveled. So they looking like broke and busted and disgusted. They looking crazy. They looking stressed out right now. They unkept is another one that I'm disheveled and unkept. Somebody's not taking care of themselves, of how they look. Somebody's so stressed out that they're not taking care of their well-being, of how they look. Yeah, they mad. They pressed. They're pressed, collective. They're pissed off. They're under strain. What I just said. It says under strain or deprivation, down, depressed, upset, bothered, annoyed, frustrated, pissed off, mad, weighed on, or upon. So somebody looks like they're mad. You know why? Because you've been released. Something has been loosened. Something has been uncorked, unleashed, unlocked, or dismissed. Something with court, something could have been dismissed, relinquished. They got to relinquish something. They got to let go of something. Discharged, to let go of. So they got to let go because you've been set free from some type of restraint somebody was trying to have you under. You've been free from some type of confinement or a servitude. Somebody was trying to make you serve them. So with this monopoly, somebody wanted you to have you under their command so you could serve them. You've been released from relief of deliverance from sorrow, suffering of trouble. So you're about to be relieved of this suffering from sorrow or trouble somebody was trying to bring to you. And it says discharge from obligation or responsibilities to make available to the public. So somebody could be being fired or discharged from a position and something's being made available to the public. Like this right now, I'm making something available to the public. I got dizzy. I was channeling there, speaking really, really fast. So I could have got tripped up in my words a little bit. And that was just me channeling. So give me a second. Let me drink something. I felt like I was speed reading there for a second. I felt like I was talking really, 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 really fast. Made me dizzy. Let's dial it back a little bit, collective. Dial it back. So these people, you're protected from them crossing your boundaries. These people were crossing some type of boundaries, trying to assault you, whether this is a violent assault or sexual assault. This karmic friend that wanted some type of relationship or connection with you. Somebody that thinks that they're your true love. Somebody thinks that they're your true love. They're not your true love. They're in a reverse. This is your enemy. And you got a father and a brother that was involved. Somebody's brother could be a religious figure and somebody's father could be a content creator. And they were trying to take over some type of service or product or something that you do, create or make or own, and make it their own. And they were lying on you. A content creator, a father energy could have been lying on you. Father, content creator. Somebody that was a father energy could have been lying on you to try to take some type of control of something that you own. And their brother, they got their brother tangled up in the situation. And their religious figure brother is pressed. They're pressed. They're mad. Because this karmic soulmate, this friend in the reverse, this karmic friend of fake true love, they can't come in and assault you. They can't come in and sexually assault you or attack you physically or sexually. Somebody thought they had the master key to break in. So somebody thought they had the master key to break in. They're a bunch of lowlives. So somebody thought they had the master key to break in, and they're just a bunch of lowlives, collective. A bunch of old hags. These people are old. Low-life old hags. They were being used to cause havoc. So some old hags were being used to cause havoc. So you guys, somebody thought they had the master key to break in. They're a bunch of lowlives. And a bunch of old hags were being used to cause havoc, collective. But you have freedom here. So you free. Yeah, now they have some type of PTSD because you're free. They have post-traumatic stress. They were trying to give you PTSD. Yeah, these people are lacking common sense. They were being wicked. I'm not even going to bother put the cards in the camera because they show backwards. So I'm just going to read the cards. Yeah, their plans failed, collective. So you got a low life, wicked low lives. They thought they had the master key to break in, but they were lacking common sense, thinking that they had the master key to break in. These are a bunch of low lives that are wicked. These old hags, their plans failed. They were being used to cause havoc, and now they're terrified. So that you're free, collective, and somebody could be being deported. You have some type of freedom and somebody's being deported. So they're not even a citizen of the United States. Yeah, they're a bunch of addicts. These being deported addicts. They have PTSD and they're a bunch of addicts. They could be drunks, drug addicts, addicted to doing spell work, addicted to stalking you, addicted to on you. Yeah, but you're somebody who's unbothered, collective. You're unbothered. Yeah, and they out here scheming. So while you're being unbothered, they out here scheming. And now shit is spiraling out of control. For these weirdos. These are a bunch of weirdos. It's spiraling out of control for these weirdos that are scheming. And you're unbothered. Yeah, now they're trying to deny allegations and claims now. Animals are going missing in your area. Animal sacrifice. So they sacrificing animals to do spell work on you. And this is their guilty pleasure. This is they like to do this. Yeah, they committed some type of tax fraud as well. Yeah, they were told to, I guess they were told to leave shit alone, but they didn't listen in one ear, out the other. Now they're reaping karmic cycles because their plans failed. They were so desperate to win, collective. Now they terrified. Because there was a lot of miscommunication with the lies, the fabrications. Yeah, they were doing nature magic, these addicts. So they were doing nature magic. They were messing with the nature. I'm protected by nature, baby. I am protected by nature. I'm protected by Mother Earth and Gaia, whatever you want to call her. Yeah, people are losing respect. So people are losing respect for these people. Yeah, they was told to walk away and leave it alone, and they didn't. Now shit is spiraling out of control. The mother of all ravens, Supreme Council. This is the weirdo. Somebody thinks they're the mother of all ravens, Supreme Council. Somebody thinks they're the boss. Somebody walking around here like they. Anyway, it says you're running laps around these karmics. So you beating these karmics. You running circles around these people. You making them dizzy. Somebody got breathing problems because of their guilty pleasure. Yeah, because the storm is coming. So there's a storm coming for these people. Yeah, they're getting beat up by their own energy. That's why they got breathing problems. Yeah, the cat's out the bag and they got somebody by the tongue and their balls. So masculine energy. So this energy got these masculine energy by their balls. And people are talking about them. So people are talking about these people. The cat got somebody by their ball and their tongue. They unable to talk, make a move. That's how I'm getting that. Cat got somebody by the tongue and balls. So somebody's unable to speak. And they squirming, because if you got somebody by the balls, they in pain. They squirming. They can't move. If you holding somebody by the balls, they can't move. They can't make a move. They squirming. They in pain. So somebody's in pain. They squirming. They can't make a move, and they can't say shit. You gotta shut up and sit down. I don't know why the song came in my head. You gotta fight for your rights to party. Somebody's fighting for their right to party. They want to always be partying. They're fighting for their right to party. That's the mood you want to be in, always partying. You don't want to have no responsibilities. You don't want to take no responsibilities for anything. You don't want to be a responsible person in your life. You want to stay being a bum ass bitch. You want to stay being a low life. You want to stay being an addict, bitch, a drunk, alcoholic. You want to stay a bum. I see. That's what it is. You mad because you got to make changes in your life. And you can't continue to be the alcoholic or the addict that you are. Is that what it is? You're so mad that you got to change your life. You got to sober up. You got to get healthy. You got to do the right thing. You're so mad. Oh, well. Ooh, look how many people left because these are karmic energies. It went from 11 to 7. Because these is karmic energies that's trying to send spell work and they're mad. They don't like the message that's being sent. There's no more. You can't be toxic anymore. That toxic shit don't run no more. That shit is whack. That shit is played out to be a bum-ass bitch. You drinking and doing bum-ass drugs all day. At least when I smoke my marijuana in this house all day, I'm productive. I'm cleaning something. I'm creating something. I'm creating my content. I'm doing something. I'm not just sitting in my house smoking all day being a lazy-ass bum. That's one thing I could say. And when I'm working, I don't smoke because the fucking the marijuana smokes itself. If I'm a busy person, if I'm busy, I don't smoke. The only time I smoke is when I'm sitting here doing shit, chilling, relaxing. But if I'm busy, I ain't smoking. So collective, these people were so desperate to win that they were out here trying to break into your energy, break into your home, break into your premises, break into something. Somebody thought they had the master key to break into you, break into your heart, because it said true love in reverse. Somebody thought they had the master key to break you so that you could want them. Somebody thought they had the master key so that you could want them, be in a relationship with them. Somebody was trying to come in and violate you. I don't fucking think so. Let me tell you something. I do not get dick whipped. Sorry. So if the motherfucker think they're going to come in and bring a cute face and a nice waist to a bitch, no. Whether it's a masculine or a feminine energy, collective is not falling for it. Confirmation with the sirens. This is definitely not going to be a long reading. Collective, shit is spiraling out of control for these people. For this karmic friend that's scheming in your energy. They also committed some type of tax fraud. They got themselves tangled up in a situation. They tried to deny allegations and claims, but they can't. Because you're being released. You're being released and they tangled and they're mad. They mad. That they grouped up with a system of spiritual occultists and you still winning. You still won. You still beat them. You still being released from whatever they're trying to confine you to. That's how you know they some weak ass bitches. They ain't got no power. These niggas is sour. Acting like a coward. There's 2 people who like my video and there's 12 people watching. You telling me there's 10 people that's a bunch of trolls? Oh, 13 people that's trolls. You telling me there's only 2 real supporters and the rest of y'all are just trolls? Wow. So I got 10 haters watching. I got 10 trolls watching. Interesting. Look, they leaving. If you watching and you've been watching for more than 5 minutes, you might as well like the video. We still got the trolls watching. You still watching? Show my face. Smile for the camera. Collective. That's the end of this message. I'm not going to keep this long because I'm definitely going to come back with another one. So we're not going to make these too long because I want to come back with another one. But I'm going to go about my business. I'm going to go about my business. I'm not going to even say what I'm about to do. But I'm definitely going to be back with another collective message. If this reading resonated with your energy, please feel free to donate to me. All my information in the description box below. On that note, I gotta go, collective. Stay prayed up, stay productive, stay protected, and peace out, collective.